Mama told me, boy, you gon' be a star, yeah. I was born just to be the boss, yeah. Push the star, don't need key to car. I be kicking up, check my sneaker style.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy B Sneaks, back once again with another. Welcome all my guys back to the channel that have already been tapping in with me, and then also to my newcomers to the channel. Like I said, my name is B. I go by B Sneaks. I review sneakers as well as fashion, clothing, all that good stuff. If you like any of that content, please feel free to hit that subscribe down below, hit that notification bell, and tap in with the boy. I'm dropping stuff weekly, trying to give y'all dope content all the time. So if you like any of that content, please hit that subscribe button down below. Nike SB, Nike SB, Nike SB. It almost sounds repetitive at this point, but once again, like always, Nike SB is really just killing the game right now. When you think back to Sneaker of the Year, a few names are gonna pop up in your head. Strange Loves, of course in SB. Chunky Dunkies, of course in SB. Travis Scott, SBs. All three of those shoes that I just listed all have one thing in common, and that is that they are all SBs. They are all getting praise and consideration for shoe sneaker of the year, and we can't deny that by any means. Every time a SB drops, it's almost impossible to cop. It's impossible copying on sneakers. Of course, the price point's always going to be a thing that's going to make everybody attempt to cop them, because they're always $100. Everybody can fork over $100 for a pair of sneakers, whereas forking over $200 for a pair of Jordans, or $230, $240 for a pair of Yeezys. So that is always going to add into why they're so hard to cop. But enough rambling, we already know what we came for. Nike SB gave us a sick, dope release with the Grateful Dead SB that dropped today, July 24th, for the retail price of $110. It dropped in 3 colors, of course this green color right here behind me, as well as in a yellow and an orange colorway that I am going to show y'all right here. The green color right here behind me only dropped in skate shops as well as very few online retailers. I was lucky enough to win a raffle for these from my local skate shop. Crazy amount of luck. I entered the raffle, not only just me, but also my girl entered the raffle. She didn't even want to get out of the car and enter the raffle with me. I was like, dude, we're both going to enter into this. And luckily, her ticket ended up winning this pair right here. Sadly, they're not my size, but I will be hopefully selling these to get my size, because this is a super fire release. It's actually very crazy that this is actually the second time that I've won a raffle from this local skate shop of mine. My first dub that I took was on these bad boys that I won last December, the white ray gun tie-dye SBs. Got lucky and won these in my size. Still holding on to these till this day. And then also the yellow colorway dropped on Nike sneakers, as we saw. Took my L early in the morning. Same price of $110. Took my L bright and early on Nike sneakers like usual. And then the orange colorway, it only dropped in one area, and that was only, I believe, either one store or just one area, and that was the Bay Area, because the rock band Grateful Dead that these SBs are the tribute for, they are from the Bay Area. I'm not gonna act like I'm a Grateful Dead fan of any nature. I'm definitely not, sadly. That band was around towards the late 60s to the early 70s, and I myself, I'm a 90s baby, so I can't even act like that was anything of my forte or anything that I enjoyed. But I do know that they definitely had a big impact on just culture in general, and definitely, of course, like the loud colors as you saw on the shoes. They just had a real vivid colorful, I guess, impact in terms of like certain like fashions. I know I've seen a few shirts that are always super sick. Their like merch is just super sick in terms of just being really colorful and vibrant, and I'm guessing that's of course why Nike SB did not skip a beat and they gave us super loud, vibrant shoes. We are gonna get straight into these shots of the shoe and straight into this review. I hope y'all enjoy that. Let's get straight into this review, but before we do, because you already know we got those people that love to always say that something's fake, and I already know it's probably gonna come. Let's just go ahead and point out that little quality control sticker that the Nike boxes always have, just so you know that it isn't fake. But anyways, let's get into this dope scheduled review over the Nike Dunk Grateful Dead SBs. As you can see already, you already know how it's gonna be. The most infamous part to this shoe that everybody was so excited about, even myself, is the bear fur. The bear fur that goes all the way around the shoe on all the panels. It is so sick. It's just so soft, and just, of course, just like a bear. It's just a fluffy, dope piece. This is why I myself love Nike SBs. And what they do is just because they blow every shoe company and every brand out the water with their concepts and just ideas that they throw on the shoes. Like, we haven't gotten anything like this since, like, of course, the Bear pack. And of course, I didn't get my hands on either of those, sadly, whenever they were actually for cheaper and not crazy resale. But yeah, just sick that they threw the bear fur on here. And then it is also gonna lead on with that nice suede going around the toe liner. This suede is a really nice material. It's a very nice suede, a little nappy but very soft. We are gonna have that green midsole, of course. That color on the box, I believe it was sage and soar. That green on this midsole is so nice. And then leading on to the infamous Nike check, they did give us that jagged edge Nike check with that royal blue. That jagged edge is very resemblant of the collar that is on the marching bear. As you can see, that jagged edge collar is so sick that they threw that on the Nike check. Just such a dope, sick idea that Nike SB did with this collaboration. They definitely nailed it all the way through the park on this shoe. That super buttery suede, like I said, going up around the collar as well. Green insole, as you can see. As you can see, green laces. We did get those green laces. They did have on the aglets that I don't even remember exactly what it is, but that nice little symbol, the little lightning bolt that Grateful Dead has and resembles with that red, white, and blue. So sick. As we lead on to the tongue, of course it's SB, so we're gonna have that puffy tongue. That's one thing I really love about SB, is that puffy tongue. It's gonna have that royal blue hit with the Nike check, and then the marching bear, the infamous marching bear. This is the most important part that a lot of people were looking forward to with this shoe. It does have a stash pocket. Super dope, little zipper. Open that on up. As you can see, super dope. Royal blue on the inside. It actually goes in pretty deep. Like, you could really hide something in here. Like, it's crazy. Super dope. Huge stash pocket. So dope. I don't know what you're gonna want to put in there. I'm not gonna ask any questions about what you're putting in there, but super dope nonetheless. Stash pocket, like we've seen on some shoes, of course, like the Trav 6s, for example. And then under the tongue, it is gonna have in black letters, Grateful Dead Productions, with the infamous lightning bolt. So sick. This collab was just insane. Like I said, we have that royal blue Nike check on the inner portion as well. As we lead on to the back, it is gonna still have that suede, that soft buttery suede with the bear fur, and then in blue, royal blue, the Nike on it as well. I am gonna also show y'all, they did come with a second pair of laces, a pair of royal blue laces. As you can see in the Nike SB bag, still has those same aglets that we saw on the other ones. I am gonna take out the insole to this other shoe that I just showed you, so I can show you, because the insole is very detailed as well. It's crazy. That's what I love about Nike SBs. They always just blow their ideas out the water, getting really in depth with it. As we check out the insole to the shoe, I know you could already see it as I had the shoe open. We are gonna have all of the marching bears on there. Of course, we have the green one leading the way. That is the one we have. They did also drop, as you already knew that I said earlier, they did drop these in the yellow and blue colorway on Nike sneakers as well as some online retailers. The orange one only dropped at one skate shop, I believe in the Bay Area, and then supposedly the blue and the pink one are gonna be a friends and family edition. I'm pretty salty because I do love blue and I would have been excited to cop a blue pair, but sadly didn't get to have that happen. But nonetheless, I'm not tripping. I was able to get my hands on this green one. We'll see what happens going forward. And then also on the bottom part, we are gonna have on the cushioning system, it is gonna have the Nike SB with the Grateful Dead skull. So sick. Like I said, Nike SB always does a great job on all their concepts of just really going above and beyond with their ideas, and I just thought that's so sick. They didn't even have to do something like that, but they threw that in there anyways. As we check out the insole to the shoe, I know you could already see it as I had the shoe open. We are gonna have all of the marching bears on there. Of course, we have the green one leading the way. That is the one we have. They did also drop, as you already knew that I said earlier, they did drop these in the yellow and blue colorway on Nike sneakers as well as some online retailers. The orange one only dropped at one skate shop, I believe in the Bay Area, and then supposedly the blue and the pink one are gonna be a friends and family edition. I'm pretty salty because I do love blue and I would have been excited to cop a blue pair, but sadly didn't get to have that happen. But nonetheless, I'm not tripping. I was able to get my hands on this green one. We'll see what happens going forward. And then also on the bottom part, we are gonna have on the cushioning system, it is gonna have the Nike SB with the Grateful Dead skull. So sick. Like I said, Nike SB always does a great job on all their concepts of just really going above and beyond with their ideas, and I just thought that's so sick. They didn't even have to do something like that, but they threw that in there anyways. I hope y'all enjoyed this dope review. I appreciate y'all sticking with me to the end of the video. Like I said, sadly these weren't my size, so I couldn't do an on foot and styling video like most of my people that already tapped in with me are so used to seeing. But like I said, hopefully I'll be selling these and getting my size in the shoe because I really like this shoe and think that it's super fire. Like I said, I hope that y'all enjoyed this review. What were y'all's thoughts on this shoe? Do you think that this release was shoe of the year? Which of the three was your favorite? Personally, I do like that yellow colorway a lot, but I don't know, these are definitely growing on me a lot as well. What is your sneaker of the year right now in terms of not just Nike SBs, but just sneakers in general? What's your shoe of the year? Were you feeling these? Do you think these are worth the resale right now? Would you cop these if you had that bread to pay for this resale? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And please, like I said, hit a like down below if you liked the video. Also to my newcomers, like I said, if you liked what I showed today and want to tap in with me going forward, please hit that subscribe down below and hit that notification bell. Y'all be safe out here. Be sneaks. I'm out of here.